Oh my god, here we go, intro music, and here we go, yeah, being 8-bit homo, woo, yeah, Monster Cat, please approve my license, boom, 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 intro music, yeah. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of YouTuber Survivor. In the last episode we had to say goodbye to Strawberry17. She was the first person voted out of the merged tribe and the first person to be added to the jury that will help decide the winner at the end of this game. We're now entering week number 2 as a merged tribe, and Bee gets her own little toilet for all of today, and then after that it's gonna go bye-bye. So you better enjoy that, girl, while it's still here. And so today we are going to do our immunity challenge, find out which one of these lovely survivors will win immunity and will be safe from elimination this week. And we're also gonna catch up on some of the alliances, see how the relationships are playing out, and check out who won the jury house competition and see Strawberry17 in her brand new house. So all that and more in today's episode. Let's get into it. Now, Tribal Council last week was super shocking. The 3 people from the Pixel Tribe ended up surviving the vote, which I was not expecting. I was fully expecting someone from the Pixel Tribe to get eliminated, but they managed to split the votes. Now, if you don't know what that means, let me explain. So essentially, Aphmau, Grazer, and Tofuugaming managed to make good enough relationships with different people from the Byte Tribe to get them to vote for other people in the Pixel Tribe. Essentially, Tofuugaming became really good friends with StacyPlays and HeyImBee, and Grazer10 became really good friends with Devin Loves and Strawberry17, causing them to split their votes, allowing all of the people in the Pixel Tribe to vote out Strawberry17. Meanwhile, HeyImBee just really hasn't done much effort in making relationships with anyone from the Pixel Tribe, besides Grazer. Grazer's the only one that she really has any connection to. And so it's really interesting that she decided to vote for Aphmau as opposed to Tofuugaming, because if she would have voted for Tofuugaming, I believe Strawberry17 still would have gone home because of the community poll that happened last week. So no matter what, Strawberry17 would have left the game last week, even if there was a tie. And so it's just very shocking to see that HeyImBee decided to randomly throw her vote to Aphmau, which could have potentially jeopardized her entire alliance. We'll see if that affects her game going forward. Meanwhile, Tofu is doing an amazing job, just barely getting by each and every single week. He's gonna have to quickly develop those relationships going into this week though, otherwise he will put himself at risk. And it's honestly shocking because you could definitely tell Strawberry17 was not expecting to get eliminated. I guarantee you no one could have predicted that that was gonna happen. All right, Bee is finally asleep. It's time to get rid of this toilet. I hope she's enjoyed her own personal toilet while it lasted. Bye-bye, toilet. Bye-bye. Late night talk between Tofu and Devin. It's gonna be interesting because Devin voted for Tofu. And let's see, how does Tofu feel about Devin? Let's see. Besides HeyImBee, Devin's got the second lowest relationship with Tofu. So we'll see how that plays out. Wow, he's got full relationship with Aphmau, which is pretty shocking. But I mean, they're pretty good friends, so it makes sense. So it looks like Tofu's trying to do a little bit of damage control and try to establish a better relationship with Devin. Tofu, what are you doing? Go to sleep. He's just like standing here instead of sleeping. It's awkward. Thank you, please go. Go to bed. God, Tofu, you're such a weirdo. Now, one thing that's been super requested is if there was ever a second season of YouTuber Survivor, would it possibly be a Big Brother season where I do Big Brother? Now, there's some pluses and minuses to that. Some of the pluses being I would love to do another series of this with YouTubers kind of going at it, competing in a reality show competition, and definitely Big Brother would be one of the potentials that's out there. But Big Brother is a much different game, it's much harder, and there's a lot more challenges in Big Brother, which could be pretty difficult to do. I'll play around with the idea, But definitely I would love to do a sequel series if I can, because you guys seem to really like it, and I like that you guys are enjoying the series. Devin, go to bed. Everyone else is literally asleep and Devin's just like chilling here. Like drinking water next to the sink. He's doing what Stacy does and just like creeps outside the hedge, just like, I wanna be where the people are. I wanna see them dancing. It's like, oh no, Devin, no. You're gonna see, ooh, Daddy. You're gonna see Daddy walking. Wait, he's from my Legacy Challenge. How you doing? Good morning, Grazer. How are you doing? Ooh, he got like serious, like sleepy eyes. Oh, he's sad. Or he's me in the morning. He's just groggy and kind of grumpy. He's hangry. Eat you some of that overnight chicken and corn for breakfast. That's weird. H-Bomb, make him feel better. Oh, he's also got straight up groggy face going on. They're both got groggy face. Now, H-Bomb voted for Grazer 10, and that's disgusting, Grazer. I'm trying to tell them about H-Bomb voting for you, and you just fart. Oh, God, I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, H-Bomb's probably feeling really awkward because he voted for Grazer, and now he's got to kind of make up for that because Grazer's not home and Grazer's still here and Grazer could easily vote for H-Bomb. So they have to really fix this relationship if they want to work together in the future. Same with Stacy. Stacy ended up voting for Grazer 10. Oh, she just said he stinks. Call him out, Stacy. That's what he gets for farting. That's disgusting. Now, Stacy and H-Bomb both voted for Grazer, and this is probably very awkward for Grazer sitting at the table with the both of them. She's even got a face like, oof, I'm just over this. This is so awkward for her. You can just tell in her face. She is not having any of it. Tofu, how many times do I have to tell you you should probably not swim in the nasty pond water? It is nasty. Okay, ladies, now let's get information. Okay, nope, I've already made that joke earlier in the season. But I believe these are the last 3 females left in YouTuber Survivor. Aphmau, HeyImBee, and StacyPlays. When we were down to the final 8, it was 4 girls, 4 guys, but now we're down to 3 girls, 4 guys. The girls are gonna have to pick it up if they want to work together. Is she gonna eat that? Or no, she smells. Stacy, don't let yourself go like that. Stacy, clean yourself, girlfriend. Ooh, give him that evil eye. The shade she is throwing to Grazer right now. Oh my gosh, you saw that look? I think them living outdoors is really starting to take a toll on them. They're starting to become more uncomfortable, more tense. They're really getting kind of fidgety when it comes to uncleanliness. They're really letting the camp kind of go, and I think it's really starting to take a toll on some of the Sims. Especially Stacy, which Stacy's been dominating the social game lately. And I know that she gets pretty squeamish around gross stuff. And having her be in a tense kind of emotion constantly, it's not good for her relationship building skills. So hopefully she can clean up camp and do a little bit better. How is no one in the shower but the shower's going? What is there a ghost? Is this the ghost of Strawberry 17 showering right now? What is happening? Like, guys, I'm confused. It's not broken. It's literally going. The shower's just going. There's Stacy. There's Strawberry 17. This is just awkward. It's like she never left. H-Bomb. You're playing with the ghost foosball table. There's like ghosts, I feel like, this episode. Look at that ball. No one's hitting that ball. That's a ghost. That is a ghost affecting the game. Yeah, you're playing with the ghost. You're playing with Strawberry 17. Strawberry 17 is still here somehow. But then again, maybe it's not Strawberry 17. Strawberry 17 is still alive. She's gonna be in the jury house later. Ooh, who could it be? Looks like we have some original Bite Tribe bonding happening near the campfire. Eating wieners, sausage. Oh, thanks, Grazer, for blocking the view. With your booty. Ooh, what you painting, Aphmau? It looks kind of creepy. Oh wait, is that like a bunny? Oh, it's one of the bunny paintings. Oh, that's weird. That's a little creepy. You know what, but do you, Aphmau? Let your artistic side fly. This is like probably the best reward that they've gotten yet because it really improves their mood and they seem to really enjoy painting. Oh my god, please do not eat Frankenbeans, Tofu. You will fart like crazy. You'll become another Grazer. That awkward moment when King Tong is trying to invite Grazer to hang out at his house. No. He is competing in a competition. Sorry, King Tong. All right, it's about that time where we get into the immunity challenge, and this week, They're going to be competing in a card game for their lives. Well, for their lives in this game, because they're going to be competing for immunity. So how this is going to work is because there's 7 people in the game, there's going to be 3 rounds. The first round, we're going to take 4 random contestants and they're going to have to compete against one another. Whichever person wins the card game will then move on to the next round. In the second round, we'll take the 3 other people, they'll compete in a card game themselves, and the winner of that will then move on to the next round. Then in the last round, the last 2 people will play cards against one another, and the winner of that will then move on and win immunity and be safe this week going into Tribal Council. So let's choose our 4 random contestants to compete in our very first game of cards. Alright, we have Aphmau versus HBomb94 versus Grazer10 versus Devin Loves. Now only one of them can win this card game in the end, so who will it be? And Aphmau has won, I think. I'm not positive on that, but I think she may have won. And based simply off the moodlets, congratulations, Aphmau. You're the winner chicken dinner. You have won and moved on to the next round of the Immunity Challenge competition. Time for our next 3 competitors, HeyImBee versus Tofuugaming versus StacyPlays. Who is going to win the card game and move on to the 3rd round of this Immunity Challenge? And based off the moodlets, congratulations StacyPlays, you have moved on as well in this card game competition. It's now gonna be StacyPlays versus Aphmau Gaming for that coveted title of immunity. Now, because the only way we can tell if someone wins or loses is based off their moodlets, we're gonna have to fast forward 3 hours so that way Aphmau and StacyPlays both lose their winner moodlets, and we can then have them compete in the last round of this competition. Time for the final round of this competition, Aphmau versus StacyPlays. One of them is gonna win immunity this week. Ew, this is what happens when everyone eats Franken beans. Oh, it looks like the game's ended. Let's find out who won immunity this week. It seems that neither of them have actually won the game because they technically didn't get the moodlet. I'm gonna have them play again to see who wins. Round number 2, attempt number 2, let's see. Stacy got the clever play moodlet, but she didn't actually get the winner one, and it's the winner one that we need. It seems the game has ended. Let's find out who won immunity. And congratulations, Aphmau. Aphmau has the winner chicken dinner moodlet. Congratulations, Aphmau. You have won immunity this week and you are safe from elimination. How does it feel? That's what I thought. Now that we know who won immunity this week, we're actually gonna go and find out whose jury house has been selected to be the jury house for YouTuber Survivor, and we're gonna introduce Strawberry17 into the new house late tonight. Okay guys, it's time to reveal who won the jury house competition. Now, it was super close. There were so many amazing designs. Look at some of these. Just absolutely gorgeous. But I went through and I saw a few of them, and the one that fits the design that best encapsulates YouTuber Survivor and that beach feel and when you look at it, you think Survivor, is CraftySimmer's jury house. This is the one that we ended up going with. I will give you guys a tour of the location. Congratulations, CraftySimmer. You have been selected to basically have the jury house, and I hope that you are excited and I hope you're hyped because it's really awesome. Now, it shows that there's only 2 bedrooms here, but there's actually enough beds for 6 people. There were some amazing submissions in this competition, but now I'm gonna show you guys the jury house. Okay, now here is the house. Now, I didn't really care for the roof. I thought the roof looked a little wonky, But besides that, this is an amazingly made house. Like, so you start off on the porch and you get that kind of beach California vibe from it. You walk in and it's got this beautifully decorated entryway. This kitchen is just amazing. I don't know how you did it, but it's amazing. Then you go into the dining room area. It's got that woodsy kind of vibe to it. I'm loving it a lot. Then it has this amazing opened back, like to the backyard. No need for a door or windows because the weather here is gorgeous. Come outside, there's these like pebble rocks that you can walk on. We have this gigantic bonfire, a nice pool, just such an amazing build. And then we have this awesome bedroom for 3 people with a nice little living room area connected to it. You're gonna go up the stairs. And when you go up the stairs, you come into this like Zen-like room of sorts. You come out and you can sit out on the balcony, or you can go into this bedroom. And it has kind of a similar feel to the bedroom downstairs, but with different colors. It's really gorgeous. And it has its own additional living room as well as its own bathroom. It's such a nicely made house. I think it's perfect for a jury house and YouTuber Survivor. Congratulations, CraftySimmer. I can't build like this, so congratulations. And like I said before, there were some amazing submissions in this. Like, I can't stress that enough. Some of these builds were just above and beyond anything that I could possibly comprehend or build. But I have selected CraftySimmers. Let's get back into YouTuber Survivor and see what's going on. Congratulations, not really Strawberry17 because you got voted out of the game, but here's your new house, courtesy of CraftySimmer. She's like, ooh, I'm about to use that restroom first. I don't have to pee in a toilet anymore, or pee in a bush anymore. I can now pee in a toilet. Strawberry17 is definitely going to be tense though, because she did get voted out of the game, but at least she has this nice beach bungalow to call home while the game passes by. Now, we're going to be checking in on the jury every so often. Whenever, you know, we have some downtime in the YouTuber Survivor series, we're going to check in, see how people are feeling after being voted out up until the finale. Though she's going to get some sleep. I don't blame her because it's super late at night, but I just want to get this quick little clip of us introducing her to her new home. Oh, we're going to actually see her in her PJs. That's so cute. That's adorable. We didn't get to see her in her PJs ever because she slept in a tent. Well, congratulations, Strawberry17, for being at least the first member of the jury. You survived to the jury, and we're gonna head now back over. Oh, she is hungry. We're about to head back over to our original merged tribe and see how they're doing ever since Aphmau won immunity this week. It is a brand new day. Aphmau is feeling great. Just look at her strut. She know. Oh wait, what is Stacy doing? Stacy, what was that dance? Y'all saw that, right? She was like getting down and dirty. I saw them flicking movements like to the beat. Anyway, like I was saying, Aphmau is feeling great because she is immune this week. She doesn't have to worry about tribal council. She's gonna survive another week in this game, but her alliance members, Grazer10 and Tofu, might be up for elimination. So they're really gonna have to watch each other's backs, make some good alliances, and hopefully establish better relationships in this game. Another thing to think about is now that HeyImBee doesn't have immunity, is she gonna potentially be at risk because of it? No one could vote for her because she was immune last week, and she is a huge threat in competitions. You never know, maybe some of the survivors might wanna vote her out now that they're at the merge. In a game like this though, you never know. So make sure to fill out the community poll in the description down below. Let us know who you want voted out of YouTuber Survivor. That person's gonna get a disadvantage going into tribal council. And I will see you guys Friday with another YouTuber Survivor. And before we leave, oh, the ghost has left. All right, I will see you guys then. And until then, stay awesome, stay beautiful, you lovely people. Bye-bye. Mwah.
Outro music. Ba ba da 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 da. Outro music that sounds somewhat similar to the intro. Ba na 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 na. Yeah.